Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Liverpool Career Mode. This is episode 36, I hope, if I'm not mistaken. It would be pretty nice if I'm actually not mistaken. Come on, boys. Energy in this episode, it is very high. High energy, boys, okay? So, in this one, we hopefully will be getting back into the contention to win the Premier League title. Currently, we are 5 points behind Spurs, who are yet to lose a single game. Unbelievable performance from them so far. We are up against Southampton in our first match, but before we get into any of this, there's a lot of talk in the comments down below about the fact that Salah hasn't gotten too much playing time. In the last episode, I let you guys vote who should be playing in that left striker position. Should it be Mane or should it be Mo Salah? And over 70% of you guys said it should be Mane, so he will remain in the starting lineup. But one thing I can promise you, at least 90% of the games, Mo Salah will be subbed into the game. And I think later on in the game, with his pace, he will have a huge impact onto every single game that we play. And then there was another comment that was considering the Premier League title from Aaron Albert, and he says, hashtag forfeit, if you don't win the Premier League, you have to do 100 push-ups live. You know what? I can do that. I cannot do 100 push-ups, but I can work towards it from now on until the season finale. And hopefully, if I then do not win the Premier League title, I can do those push-ups live. Timo Werner is still the top scorer in the Premier League right now with 9 goals in how many matches so far? We have had 13 matches. So in 13 matches, he has scored 9 goals. That is not as good as Roberto Firmino, but I think now that we have changed the formation, we are going to be seeing a lot more goals coming in from Timo Werner. Also very interested to see who is the top assist player in the league. It is Coutinho with 8 assists. He's fighting against Christian Eriksen, who is doing very well for Tottenham. Eriksen, 8 goals and 8 assists. He is chasing down both of the Liverpool players who are ahead of him in the top scoring and the assist list as well. So hopefully we will go ahead and get ourselves a victory today against Southampton. Very important match once again. We are currently climbing back up the table. We had a terrible start. The team wasn't working well, and now things have turned around. Let's get right into it. And before we do so, boys, this is the weekend. It's a double upload day. This is the second upload. If you guys appreciate these double upload days, go ahead and smash the like button, okay? That'd be much appreciated. Hopefully we will be able to get ourselves over 2,500 likes. That'd be much appreciated, because if we do, I will be posting another double upload tomorrow, including a sprint to glory. All right, it's your turn, team. You gotta turn up at Mane. Hey, a lot of people do believe in you. They have voted against Salah and for you. So I'm especially expecting something from him as well. Also, it would be very nice when Coutinho would finally score. He's only getting assists, which is nice in the cam position, but I want to see some goals from him. I want to see him take over a little bit more responsibility in our starting lineup. Decent pass, Coutinho over to Keita. Keita in a good spot to shoot, and let's go! Come on! What a start into the match against Southampton. Naby Keita with an amazing strike into the top left corner. You boys want some tickets to Longshot City? Let's go! What a strike. Coutinho gets himself another assist right here. This is assist number 9. But what an incredible shot from Naby Keita. That's the type of stuff I want to see in my career modes. I want to see some amazing goals, drama, and all of that stuff. And it started off perfectly. Reed plays it short. Very nice pass there. Kovacic gets the ball back into our team. Here we go on the counter. It is Naby Keita this time, trying to start off the attack for our team. Bringing it into Coutinho. There's Mane. We're expecting a lot from you, Mane. There we go, Mane. That's what I want to see. Sadio Mane, left-footed strike. 2-0. Let's run over to the fans. Hug someone in the stands. He's not doing it. He just turned his back to the fans and he's like, you know what? You're not touching me today. Sadio Mane. What a strike and great goal. Is that another assist for Coutinho? I don't know who has passed it into Mane. That might be another one. I'm not too sure. But A great attack once again, and Sadio Mane puts us up 2-0 against Southampton. It's not looking good for them, man. Already 18 minutes in, goals galore for Liverpool, and hopefully a lot more to come. I want to score so many goals in these upcoming episodes. I feel like this formation allows me to do that, so hopefully a lot more to come. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are already through. Sadio Mane. What? Okay, it seems like your assistant coach's decision was right. Sadio Mane, straight away after the decision of staying in the starting lineup, he comes in with a goal. That's what you want to see, man. Naby Keita fighting. He's not really the best in defending still. I am not happy with his defending abilities. Moving forward, he's great, but defending is not really his thing. Here we go, though. Into Kovacic. Kovacic now running through. He's looking for that killer pass into Timo Werner. He finds it. Timo cuts inside, plays the pass. I wanted to pass it into the left there. That would have been a goal for sure. Kovacic. Kovacic turns around, brings it into Werner. Werner, fake shot, turns around. Timo Werner! 10 goals in the Premier League. Third goal against Southampton, 65th minute. He was injured for a little bit in this game, but then he recovered, and there's the strike. The strike of a true striker. Take a look at it right here. He turns around, takes a look, shoots around the defender and around the keeper. Goal number 10 for Timo Werner. That could have been mine. That's a decent pass over to the left. Demarai Gray. I want to keep that clean sheet. Van Dijk. Let's go, man. The defending, it's something that you guys might not see very often in these videos, but it is definitely very good on this team. Kovacic. Here we go. Into Coutinho. Timo Werner made his run, so Coutinho could take the shot. Yes! Finally he scores, and what a strike. Everyone, on the first long shot, if you didn't get a ticket to Long Shot City, please take it now. Take it now. What a strike, son. Yes, that's what I wanted to see, man. Coutinho is known in real life for taking shots from outside the box and being successful with it. And boys, what a match this has turned out to be. Everything that I could have ever wanted is happening right here. A perfect strike from Coutinho. There's no way for the keeper to save that one. I'm making 3 changes. Salah, Origi and Oxlade-Chamberlain now joining into the game. Obviously, Mo Salah now with his pace can just run away from these defenders. So we will be going on counter-attacking, hoping to pick up the ball and then just run through. Here we go to Emre Can. He plays it into Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Origi. Origi now through. Divock Origi. Put it past the keeper. Oh, no. Oxlade-Chamberlain, big steal. Here we go. Counter-attack with Mo Salah. It's a terrible pass into him, but he will manage to cut inside. Mo Salah. Oh, I messed that up completely. I wanted it to be a very nice goal. I should have just finessed it into the far corner, but at the end of the day, it's 3 points for Liverpool and 2 amazing long shots. What a game this has been. Complete domination of Southampton. Even though they had more possession, they just couldn't get through the beast of a defense that we have at Liverpool right now. Not in real life, in game. I think Ejaria should finally be growing. He is so close, but he's still not growing. Wow. Okay, well, it seems like he will hopefully grow in the next training session. But now, boys, we are up against Juventus in the Champions League group stage. I will be taking a look at the group stage statistics because I want to see if Juventus actually will be able to get past us. If we have a much better goal difference, we can just sim this one because we are playing at home. Let's see here. We have 7 on our goal difference. I don't know. What happens if they win 2-0? That puts us down to 5 on the goal difference and puts them up to 6. So if they do win 2-0, yes, they will actually be getting past us. Now, I will sim this one with the first team, hoping that they can do well. When are we playing against Crystal Palace here? I think against Crystal Palace, we could finally use the reserves team. There are so many great players in there who just haven't gotten too much playing time. Right here, we have Origi, Malcolm, Chamberlain, Demirbay, Wijnaldum, Henderson. A really, really good team with a 77 rated Alexander-Arnold as well. I think I will be simming this one, but I will give Mo Salah a chance to prove himself. He'll be playing in that striker position alongside Werner in this one. Let's see how this one goes against Juventus. Hopefully we can pick up a victory. Champions League football is a lot of fun, boys, and I'm really looking forward into the knockout stages. Here we go. On 3, boys. You hit that like. I sim the match, okay? 1, 2, 3. Yes! We are going through as the first placed team. Kovacic picked up an injury. Shit. Come on, just give me the message that he's only gone for 2 weeks and then I can celebrate again. Kovacic will be injured for 3 days. Yes, perfect. First place in the Champions League group stages. Liverpool on fire right now. Alright then, it seems like we are getting closer and closer. Has Spurs actually lost the game now? No, they haven't. They still haven't lost a game. 14 games into the season. Incredible performance from them, man. We are on 29 points. 3 points behind Spurs. Best goal difference in the league now, thanks to that victory that we just got, is on Liverpool. We have scored the most goals, but we haven't conceded the lowest amount. And at the end of the season, I want to see Liverpool with the best defense in the league. Right now, we are only 2 goals away from getting past someone like Chelsea or actually Manchester United. We have to concede no goals. They will have to concede 2, and then we will be able to compete with them for the best defense in the league. But I think Spurs right now, even though they might have conceded more than Manchester United, are the best defense in the league at the moment because they're just not losing any games. And right here, this is the team that we'll be using. Hopefully this team right now will be getting us a good result. I definitely think that this team has the capabilities of doing well in the Premier League on their own. I think if I had this team as my first one, they could be doing pretty well. I think we would end up maybe mid-table somewhere. So against Crystal Palace, I think it's a very nice match to test out these players once again and see who can actually maybe be an option for the first team, because a lot of these players want to prove themselves. A lot of them could be making it into the starting lineup, especially the center midfielders like Wijnaldum or Henderson. If they do have a great game, I can think about replacing Keita or Kovacic in the future, but they just have to do well. And on top of it, we got Origi trying to prove himself as the super sub of our team. Alexander-Arnold, the future of Liverpool. Right there, gets the ball back into our squad. There goes Malcolm. What a pass into Origi. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. Divock. Oh, what is he doing? That second skill move there, that was not what I wanted to do, by the way. It could have been much better there. We will be crossing this one towards the near post because I think Origi or Matip will be there to pick it up. Form, good save. Wijnaldum chasing down. Joe Gomez, great header there. Gets the ball back into our squad. Here goes Oxlade-Chamberlain, who has always been unbelievable for me. Not always, he has been unbelievable very often, but at the start he wasn't this good. Right now he's just insane for me, especially as a super sub. He does so well. We play it back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. He then shoots and strikes into the top left corner right when I talk about it and how good he is. He proves himself once again. Number 21. What a strike, man. This is an insane episode. What the hell is going on? So many shots from outside the box are smashing into the top left corner. I believe every single long shot I took in this one smashed into the top left corner. I never take shots into the top right. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't really have a left-footed player who could do it. Maybe Demirbay. Yeah, that could be working out. But that's not really what we're talking about right now. Oxlade-Chamberlain, 2 goals in the Premier League. And what a way to prove yourself once again. Over and over again, he has done it for our team. Malcolm, man, you gotta step up your game. Oxlade-Chamberlain is currently looking like the better substitute for the team. Henderson down to the right. Here goes Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold turns back inside, plays it into Chamberlain. That is not Chamberlain. That is Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum, quality pass into Divock. Again, another strike that doesn't go in. Divock, his weak foot is actually a 4-star weak foot, but it should be better. In the 65th minute now, it's time to bring on Mo Salah. The other players haven't really been bad or anything, but Malcolm has been quite disappointing. I think in the next transfer window, I might sell on Malcolm. I'm not too sure, boys. He has some great stats on him, but he doesn't play like he's a beast, you know? It's just something about him. I don't know. He feels a lot slower than 88 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. That's probably right. I thought he was faster and a bit more agile, but it feels like every time a defender comes close to him, he loses the ball straight away, and that's something that I don't want to see. Henderson is coming off. He has been very boring in this game, so we are bringing on Grujic. That's a great pass into Joazinho, a very, very pacey winger there. Zaha gets a chance in. Karius reacts very late. Matip, right? That's the one that I want. Run in, Matip. There we go, Matip. Emre Can. Wijnaldum, I see you. That's not Emre Can, that's Grujic. What am I saying? Grujic gets the ball back here. He returns, plays the ball into Demirbay. He has the left foot to smack it into the top right. That's what I was talking about. If I have a left footer in that position, I will be able to put it in from outside the box. That's how many long shots now? That's 4 shots from outside the box scored in just this episode. What the hell is going on? And trust me, I am not using any sliders whatsoever, boys. As always, where do I go for this? I can't remember. As always, the sliders are turned on for our opponents to be better, but they are not turned on for us to have better shots or better passing or anything. They are turned off for myself. Every single shot that you have seen so far is legit. Hello? Someone? Clean sheet. No. Joazinho, you're not getting through. Did I actually just take down my own player? Sacco crosses it in. Sessegnon. Karius. What a save. Yo, that was insane reactions there from Karius. Van Aanholt is in the middle of the pitch the whole time for whatever reason. I think they are on ultra attacking. And Crystal Palace is not a bad team, man. They do have some really, really good players who can take some shots from outside the box and stuff. Especially someone like Kabay would be very dangerous. 90th minute, it is done. It is another victory for Liverpool in the Premier League. Chasing that first spot the whole time. The team is doing very well, yes, but we have had such a bad start to the season that we are not in that first position right now, even though we are having such great games. Hopefully, Spurs have actually finally dropped some points. Actually, you know what? Don't drop any points, Spurs. I want to play against you. I want to be the first team to give you your first defeat. Finally, he goes up in his statistics. Now Ejaria is 74 rated, boys. The biggest talent, or the best talent, like considering the statistics in our team right now. Still waiting on Spurs, their game. I don't know yet if they have managed to win or lose anything. We don't know anything about them. Currently on 14 games, 32 points. They are yet to play. Okay, that's interesting. So we have 1 game more than Spurs and we are in the same position. Risk of losing 4 players. We can lose all of those 4. I'm not really interested. I'm not extending their contracts. Spurs has won again. Wow, man. It's just insane to see how good they are. But at least Werner is at the top spot. That's what we want to see. Our next opponent will be Stoke City. And I don't know how I feel about that. We are playing at home. So that's a good thing. This team has been doing very well. But I want to know from you assistant coaches, since Malcolm has been this bad, like I believe he hasn't scored a single goal so far for our team. Even as a super sub, he came in with all of his stamina, all his pace and dribbling and all of that stuff. And he hasn't really done anything for our team. Let's go over to the stats. We will be taking a look at Malcolm, and we want to make a decision right here because at this point I want to have players in my team that really do have an impact onto the game. So apparently Malcolm in 15 games has gotten himself 2 goals and 3 assists. I cannot remember a single game where he scored. So apparently in the Champions League he has been doing well. 2 goals, 2 assists right there. And 1 in the Carabao Cup. Every single one of those could have been simulation games. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. I don't remember. But I want to know from you guys, What do you think about Malcolm? Do you want to keep him in the squad, or do you want to get rid of him? I mean, his statistics are looking very good, but he doesn't have the impact onto the team. And now that we have changed the formation to 4-1-2-1-2, it seems even more unlikely that he gets subbed in into the first team, because Mo Salah is the one that gets subbed in, and I do trust in him. He's doing so well for Liverpool in real life, so I would rather put Mo Salah into the games than having Malcolm come in. But that's the beauty of this career mode. Again, I'm telling you boys, I'm not using any sites. I don't know their potential. I don't know anything about them before I bring them into the team and test them myself. And we have tested Malcolm. We have used him in many games. But I gotta tell you, man, even though his statistics might look very good, he just wasn't good enough. He never really got into a good position. I feel like his attack positioning is the main problem with this guy. He has 78 on his attack positioning, and he is always in the wrong spot for me. So maybe we should get rid of Malcolm. I don't know. You guys have to decide. Do you still have faith in Malcolm at Liverpool, or should we sell him in the next transfer window? Let me know, as always, in the top right corner, boys. Malcolm, your fate is in the hands of the assistant coaches. With that, we will be ending today's episode, but one thing that I wanted to look at is, when are we finally playing against Spurs? So after the January transfer window, we will be playing against them. How did we play against them the first time around this season? I can't remember. So let's see. I think we got a draw, or I think we got a draw against them. If I'm not mistaken, it was a draw. Yeah, it was a 3-3 draw. Wow. Man, yeah, I remember that game. I remember that game. They were really good, but we'll see how this one goes. We'll see. I hope that at the end of the season, we will be in that first position. And a couple of players actually grew. Keita now 87 rated. That's nice to see, boys. Players growing in their stats. I didn't see that Keita was 87. Very nice to see the growth in the team. But other than that, we are still chasing that first position. A couple of teams are already ahead of us with just one game more. If we do win, we will move up to 35 again. Hold on. Spurs have lost the game. Oh, they finally lost the game. They are now on 35. This is our chance, boys. If we do win our game, we will get past Spurs. But now there are two new contenders for the title. United and Chelsea will be 2 points ahead of us, even if we do win our game. So, oh boy, this season is getting very exciting. 4 teams battling it out for the title. I hope you guys are looking forward to the season finale of this one, but there's a long way to go. In January, just 1 week from now, we will have to make a couple of transfer decisions and then get back into it after the January transfer window and try our best to win every single game. Take care, boys. Peace.